everybody, and welcome back to Sound Pollution. This is episode 50. This is a special bonus music only episode. We are going to count down the top 5 of the show and sprinkle in some honorable mentions. I know I've been gone for a while, but it's because I've been dealing with family stuff, getting my kid enrolled in school, etc., and had some family emergencies pop up. However, we are back, and next week we are going to start having new musicians and new tunes again. And I want to thank everybody for being so patient with me over this last month. We're going to start things off right now with an honorable mention. This is Uncle Brent. He was the first guest of the podcast. He took a little bit of a chance on me. So let's start it off with one of the first songs by one of the first artists I ever had on the show. This is Tequila Nights by Uncle Brent. Up next is another honorable mention. This is the wonderful Kelly Newton. Without Kelly, this show would probably not have gone on as long as it has. It would not have the listeners that it has. She gave Sound Pollution a giant boost, and I wouldn't still be here without her. And so this is not only my chance to say thank you, this is another chance to reintroduce you to her. Kelly had done 2 episodes just like Uncle Brent, and a live just like Uncle Brent, who also did that for me. But she shared me in a way on social media that no one else has done, and I will be forever grateful. This is Lady Liberty by Kelly Newton.
I got my mind made up, I'm gonna get real tough. There's no other way, there's no other way out. And when the bell rings, if it doesn't ring for me, you might find me in the penitentiary. Give us freedom, give us justice. Let it call their names, Lady Liberty. And if this our country, let it be free. Let it be free. I'm gonna say my own say. I'm gonna live my own way. Yeah, even if it serves me time. Doing daily and rights, and the way we fight, the way we stand our ground with eternal might. And in prison flame, to keep the lightning tame, my people like a little more than games. Give us freedom, a little bit of justice. Let it call their names, Lady Liberty. And if this our country, let it be free. Let it be free. The dead skin off. And listen closely to when the bell toll is wrong, wrong, wrong. I got my mind made up. I'm gonna get real tough. There's no other way, there's no other way out. When the bell rings, if it doesn't ring for me, you might find me in the penitentiary. Give me freedom, give us justice. Let it call their names, Lady Liberty. And if this our country, let it be free. Let it be from sea to shining sea.
All right, and let's start off that countdown now. Number 5 is RMA, Rock House Music Alliance. This is a little label in Tennessee created by Andy Serber, Eric Worley, and Thumper Skylear. They got a lot of downloads on the episode that just featured these three guys and me just sort of chatting. And then on top of that, you have to figure in the downloads and streams from all of their independent solo interviews with me. So that put them in the list on the top 5. I'm just going to play all 3 of these songs in a row. First, we have Another Grave by Andy Serber. Then This Ain't a Love Song by Eric Worley. And my personal favorite, Pauline by Thumper Skylear. Make sure you check these guys out.
Here I stand, broken pieces of a shattered man. There I was, thinking I could win at the game of love. There you are, take it all and it don't hurt your heart. you cheat. Protect yourself and your cold deceit. You can't win, you can't hide, and I won't be there by your side. Later on, when your cold heart dies, you finally start to realize. I thought you were another star to wish on, but in the end, you're just another grave to piss on. Another grave to piss on. All too often, it all seems to go down this way. For some reason, people find it really hard to do the right thing. It's a damn shame. Always searching for a pasture with greener grass. I guess that's you, and you should know you can kiss my ass. I thought you were another star to wish on, shining light in the dead of night. Never knew it was like suicide mission. You cheat, protect yourself and your cold deceit. You can't win, and you can't hide, and I won't be there by your side. Later on, when your cold heart dies, you finally start to realize. I thought you were another star to wish on, but in the end, you're just another grave to piss on. Piss on. Protect yourself and your cold deceit. You can't win and you can't hide, and I won't be there by your side. Later on, when your cold heart dies, you finally start to realize. I thought you were another star to wish on, but in the end, you're just another grave to piss on. Song.
Across the room, your lips were painted red and your eyes so bright they outshine the moon. And then I heard you laugh, it took my breath away, and I knew then that I had to act soon. Took my last drink and walked in your direction. When your wedding ring caught my attention, you sang a love song. It's just a pretty melody, no happy ending, a goodnight kiss. At least least not for me. You ain't my princess, and I'm not your Prince Charming. Sing a love song. I finally found you after years of searching. Who knew what was the summer love? I still carried a flame. You're just as beautiful as you were when we were 17. Guess your last name is the only thing that's changed. To sing a love song, it's just a pretty melody. No happy ending, a goodnight kiss, at least not for me. My princess, and I'm not your Prince Charming. Oh, no. Sing a love song. Sing a love song. Just a pretty melody. No happy ending, a goodnight kiss, at least not for me. You ain't my princess, no matter how bad I want you to be. Oh no. Just sing a love song.
that you love me, Pauline. I know you do. I've seen you run and I've heard you cry for help. I've shown you love and still all I get is hell from you. But you don't know, you don't feel, you can't say this ain't real. And if you only knew what I know, then you could make up your mind, let it go. Hey, Pauline, yeah. Hey,
All right, number 4 on the list is Paul DeMarco. Paul is my first overseas guest and the first guest to make me incredibly nervous. Not because he was trying to make me nervous, but because he is such an accomplished singer-songwriter. Introduced to me by the wonderful Uncle Brent. This is a singer-songwriter and teacher, and this is Chasing Your Ghost by Paul DeMarco.
You don't know how it feels inside this ragged frame. If you did, you would know why I feel this pain. All my life I've been chasing your ghost, when all I need is your love. It's what I needed the most. But I'm still chasing your ghost. The whipping wind, it blows memories through time. The fire has burned out, and it's cold inside. And all my life I've been chasing your ghost, and all I need is your love. It's what I needed the most. Oh, but I'm still chasing your ghost. All the time that we share has left a hole inside of me. It's a dark, bottomless well, and it's where I find my peace. 'Cause all my life I've been chasing your ghost, and all I need is your love. It's what I needed the most. All my life I've been chasing chasing your goal.
Before we move on to the next artist on the countdown, I want to note another honorable mention. This is Stacking Pennies, who is a fantastic songwriter and producer. You should go to his website and check out Living Fang Audio. Stacking Pennies has introduced me to a lot of artists and has also introduced me to a new genre of music that I was unaware of and am totally addicted to now. So this is Stacking Pennies, Pretender.
It's not
Speaking of artists that Stacking Pennies introduced me to, number 3 on the list is Rico, who did a lot of the drumming for the Stacking Pennies albums and released his own EP. Rico is not just a talented drummer, he is also a talented metal singer-songwriter. This is number 3, and this is the song Iodine by Rico. Okay, so number 2 on Sound Pollution is not only one of my favorite local bands, but it's also just one of my favorite bands. This is the Kentucky Beatniks. It is a 2-piece featuring Nick and Jen, and they are just like seriously some of the coolest people I have ever met. I have to thank Kelly Newton again because she was like, have you ever heard of them? And I haven't stopped listening to them since. It was definitely one of the funnest interviews I've ever had. This is number 2 on Sound Pollution's countdown, and this is Anointed by the Kentucky Beatniks.
Holy wine is falling down on me. 4:30 in the morning, you're running through me infrared. I don't know why it gets to my heart so strong, all them holy loving words you said. Subterranean, we were in the roots, growing up, moving through the trees. There can never be another you and me. Baby, there can never be another you and me. I get sentimental in the minor keys. There can never be another one for me.
Dreaming in my bed, it's 4:30 in the morning, and you're moaning in my head. I don't give a damn about the blood that was shed or the motherfucking words they said. Subconsciously, you're slipping into me. Unlock my entry with your key. There will never be another you and me. There will never be another you and me. And I get sentimental in the minor keys. There will never be another one for me.
Holy wine is falling down on me.
All right, everybody, we are to number 1 on the list, and it goes to the talented Mr. Skylear Reed. Skylear came to Sound Pollution looking for a place to talk about the music that he had written for a play, specifically a musical with a serial killer being the lead character, but it not being about him being a serial killer. The music's fantastic. As far as I know, he is still looking for people to help him make this a reality. So I'm going to play both of the songs for him. The first one is Growing Pains, and the second one is Wendy. Again, this is number 1 on Sound Pollution's Top 5 Countdown. This is Skylear Reed.
Sometimes it's hard to find her. You're staring at a wall. So jacket some perspective. You can't control it all. Your heart is beating fast now. She put you in that stall. She's certain, but you're hurting more. She's certain, but you're hurting more. I've got these growing pains. I've got these growing pains. And when you're out of sleeping with every other girl, you'll be in your bed, trying to wait for the end of the world. She's hurt, but you're hurting more. She's hurt, but you're hurting more. I got growing pains. I got growing pains. I got growing pains. You know, sometimes growing up really fucking sucks. But what else are you gonna do? Die? Just keep on climbing. You're almost to the top. Just keep on fighting. Even when you feel like you should stop. Don't stop. Hey baby, watch me self-destruct before your eyes. Am I being tricked again by all my pretty lies? Seems like you're good for me. I'll help you with it. Your moaning time will tell, but time can be a time, can be a time, can be a bitch. It can be a bitch. Baby, in the groovy hat, maybe you can see where I'm at. Wendy, why don't you give me the bat? Why don't you give me the bat? Why don't you give it to me? Oh no, I love your dress. Baby, I'm a mess, so I must confess. Clary, so I'll eat your love with some fava beans and a key and cheese. I'm Mr. Oh, black and white. Hey, Mr. scare you? Nope. Really? Really?
All right, everybody. That was Sound Pollution's top 5 most downloaded, streamed, and listened to artists, including a few very honorable mentions. I want to thank you again for stopping by today and listening to this episode of Sound Pollution. Next week, I will have new artist and new music, and we'll start this fall season off strong. If you're interested in being on an episode of the show, please shoot me a message either through the website soundpollutionpodcast.com or at the email address soundpollutionpodcast@gmail.com, or on many of my social media. I'm everywhere. Also, please don't forget to drop down into this description section below and show these artists some love. Go download their music and go give them some props on their social media pages. Also, I'm going to start having special guest co-hosts, or just to see if I like the feel of it. It is something I'm considering in the future, so if you're interested in that, also send me a message. That'd be great. And that's all for now. Be love and make some noise.